Remapping is really simple with the GC Ultimate. We're going to go ahead and make sure that our controller is connected. So I disconnected. I'm going to connect, click the controller, then select connect. It'll load the parameters from the controller, and it'll enable any option that's available. So we're going to go to Remap. We have a different remap profile for each gamepad mode that's available. So I'm going to focus on Switch. Smash Ultimate does have a way to remap your controls in-game, but this is often inconvenient as you have to create a new username, and many people just want to plug and play. One popular option is Z-Jump, so let's talk about how we would do that. We have our inputs on the left side and we have our outputs on the right side. So we have our ZR, which is in reality is going to be the R trigger, and we can see when I'm pushing this button, it highlights exactly what input is being selected. So we actually want to focus on the R input. We can see that's highlighting when I hit R because it's using the Pro Controller layout. And so this is L and R. So what we want to focus on is applying the R input to our X output. And so what we want to do is we want to find the X output, and we want to click this green button that says listen. When you click it, now the controller is waiting for an input to be pressed. I'm going to push my R button. Sorry, it timed out. And now we can see my R input is set to output X. And similarly, this will unbind the button that is applied to the R output. So right now, X will do nothing. It's unbound. But we can simply click the listen button and hit X. So now my X and my R are swapped, and I have an easy Z jump. You can apply this method to any of these input profiles, and the button labels are meant to be correct depending on the game mode that you are applying a remap profile to. So for N64, you have your D-pad, you have your C buttons represented here instead of just nothing. For GameCube, you actually have the buttons correct for what would be output. And I encourage any of you to explore these options and test out exactly what you would like. If you want to reset everything back to normal for a specific profile, there's a handy reset profile button at the top. And now everything is back to normal. I'm going to select save, which will confirm any changes I've made. And that's how you can remap on the GC Ultimate very easily.